let's get going. We're gonna just jump right into this because my controller's gonna die. Yeah, I can't believe I lost that game, but like I said, I was giving myself one loss. I figured that there was a good chance it could happen one time. Let's give Calcaros another chance. You know, I'll give Julian this right here. That's fine. All right, let's go. I'm gonna mute because I need to keep that headset off for another game. So.
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. Saturday baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Colorado Rockies. With Chris Singleton. All right, ready to get underway. Here's Matt Olson. And we're underway in Denver. On the ground to first. Julian takes it to the bag. One out in the top of the first. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Drake Baldwin, the next to hit, takes ball one. Baldwin went deep in his most recent game. Next pitch in for a strike. Going to count 1-2. Got him looking. Third out. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. There's no score. You're watching Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. That misses, and it's 1-0. Just off the outside edge. This one in the air, center field. White drifts towards it, and there's one down. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Tyler Freeman.
Well, Boog, I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it. And if he does, I think even you are going to be really impressed, because he can really impact the game with his wheels, and you like guys that can score. He's definitely able to do that. Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Slides for the stop to first. Nicely done for the out. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Denver, now in for the Braves, Austin Riley.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Strike 2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Doyle gets under it. 2 down. Now it's Dominic Smith.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Ezequiel Tovar.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Check swing called strike. And 1-1.
That's a ball.
Right through there for a strike. The next offering misses, and the count is filled up. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
The 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. That's out number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Beck.
He really needs to start making more contact. More than 2 strikeouts per game over the last 10. Grab some bench.
His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Singy. Base hit. Stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knob. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here. Runner in scoring position.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. His first homer of the year, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. Bottom half of inning number 2. This one in the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. The 0-2. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out.
Hey, we running these streets. Oh yeah, we run.
Back here at Coors Field. It's still early, Singy, but looking like a bounce-back game so far.
Yeah, he's got a different presence today out there, like he came in with something to prove.
And the 0-1.
Whoa.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one away. Eli White digs in now.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Check swing called strike. 0-2. Stays alive.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Got him swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but
makes the catch, inning over. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Back at the ballpark, and they have really struggled at the plate the past month as we take a look at the numbers. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
There goes the runner. Pitch is low. Safe at second with a stolen base. Man at second. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your bait.
Next for Colorado, Hunter Goodman. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Going 2 now. Runners on the move. Pitch is low. Throw to third. Save. Double steal.
So in this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal of third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that bag. Get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
Base hit. 1 run in already. The throw in. And he'll pull into second safely.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot.
For Atlanta, number 45, Jose Suarez.
That one fouled off. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. Oh, 2 now. Lifted in the air, right center field. White has a beat on it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Mickey Moniak getting ready to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. His 7th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Freeman, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. 4 runs already in the frame here in the 2nd game of the series. Swing and a hard hit grounder to 3rd. Fair ball.
Up next for the Rockies.
And now the right fielder, Jordan Beck. Out towards right center field. White moving under it. And there's 2 away. Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Hit in the air, center field. White on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Rockies. Back here in Denver, Will Singy off to a nice start here in this game. He was getting shelled in recent appearances, but today keeping these hitters on their heels.
Yeah, it's a different tempo, and he's getting different results. This is the type of performance they've been waiting on.
Caught just shy of the wall. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher Drake Baldwin.
Outside with a breaking ball. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you.
Huh.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. Out to center. And that is that. So 12. Back here at Coors Field, bottom 4, Kyle Carroll's digging in for the Rockies.
All these Rockies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Strike 2. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Next one misses. 2-2. That one missing inside. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man at second. And another ball. Singing, he's currently the team leader in runs scored. And foul ball. The 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down. This is Willie Castro. He's 0 for 1. He's someone you really want to keep off the bases, Chris. He has the most stolen bases in the league. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
Catcher, Hunter Goodman.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
2 on, 1 out. Swings through that high fastball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. And that one's gone. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
New pitcher for the Braves, Yoel Payams.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And it's fouled away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a miss. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. That smash towards center. And that'll do it. Rockies get 3 on this homer. We go to the top of the 5th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm. Put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys. This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Now he's challenging the called strike. And it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. 1-1 now.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
2-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 down, base is empty. Dom Smith stands in.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Hit hard on the ground is short. to first, and that'll do it. So 5 perfect innings in the books. This is Rockies. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Fights it off, he'll see another. Freeman gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Rockies.
Here comes the manager out of the pitching change here. Ian Hamilton.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
The Rockies up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. And that one way outside. And the count now 2-0.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
That one missed. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Mauricio Dubon, the next to hit.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well up.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fly ball to right. And there's one down.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder Eli White.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Late on that fastball. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup 2 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Alvarez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. This one in the air, right field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that's the third out. So he's perfect through 6. You're watching Rockies baseball. Back here in Denver, here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Aaron Bummer, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Holmes also getting ready. 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Hamilton, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. The 0-2.
Whoa. Whoa.
That's inside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Ripped on a line to center. White should have this one, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Hunter Goodman. He's already homered in this game. Two down, nobody on. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Matt Olson.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Acuna now, hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there.
You know, he's been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
To first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Strike 2.
Really nice sequence right there, and the change of speeds off the fastball. Really good arm action. Sold it. Changeup.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. This is Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Aaron Bummer.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one to first. Olsen steps on the bag, and that's an out.
Up next for the Rockies. Second
Two down,
baseman,
base is empty.
Tyler
Here's the second baseman, Tyler Freeman.
Whoa.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Inside, and the count's full. Draws the walk there.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And now 2 aboard. Edouard Julien will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Got him. That is the inning. 2 left. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. 0-1.
No, that's a ball.
And a big swing and a miss.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at-bat. Late on that fastball.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
No.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Smith.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at-bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys.
This one in the air, center field. And that is that. So now 24 have been set down in order. 3 left to go for perfection. You're watching Rockies baseball. A new arm into the game, the righty, Grant Holmes. He last pitched 2 days ago. Going 1. On the ground at first,
that's
and
foul,
that's
foul.
just foul. Chases in the dirt, slider there. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly. Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
The 0-2. Rips that one to right. Reaching for it and brings it in. Willie Castro digging in for the Rockies. He's been a great free agent sign. The Rockies up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one hammered. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they extend their lead. So 2 down. Now Ezekiel Tovar. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
On the ground, and it stays fair. Lead runner around second. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Base hit and a run in to score. Manager out of the dugout.
For Atlanta, number 75, Robert Warren.
Up the middle. The underhand flip. What a play. Inning over. Back here at Coors Field. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the 9th inning working on a perfect game. Dubon leading things off and takes a strike. Ground ball right side. Julien flips it. And he's safe at first. That's their first hit of the ball game.
Oh, man.
Well, that's frustrating. I should have run it to first right away. I don't know why I tried to run.
But, you know, those last 3 outs can
I needed to commit. I might have been able to beat him if I just kept running 2 out. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better.
Could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Headed for the plate.
That makes me feel a little bit better that there wasn't a cheap hit in there. But
got on playing with that pitch, not as far away, but out there a little bit. But he let it travel, tracked it, didn't try to pull it. And that's something that can help you get going, get on track. Maybe a little bit too late in this ball game, but you just never know.
Stepping in, Nacho Alvarez Jr. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 13-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. And a foul ball.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still...
Tovar over to Freeman. They get one. Throw to first, safe.
Up next for Atlanta.
So they're down to their final out. Drake Baldwin now at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Rockies even this series up at a game apiece.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew?
Don't listen. Feel the sound.
And King Cornelius defeated the terrible dragon. And all the people in the land were very happy. Oh no, let me finish the book.
Sorry, Mommy.
Alright. Well, that was a lot more fun game than the first one.
Hooray, the sun has come out.
Yeah, that's going to be how most of these games go compared to the one I lost. But we are going to take a little break so I can charge my controller. Probably about an hour or so. And then we'll get back and we'll at the very least finish these last 4 games. Let's catch you guys in a little bit.